Hey you guys, so this week's topic is Baby 101, and so I thought I would do my video on cloth diapering. So if you plan on cloth diapering your child from birth to potty training, and especially if you plan on having more than one baby, there are several things that I would highly recommend investing your money in. So the first thing I'm going to talk about is a cloth diaper sprayer. Now, in the beginning with Maddie, I did not purchase one. I was like, I cannot see giving that amount of money for a diaper sprayer. It wasn't until after Kira was born that I finally caved and gave in. My only regret is I didn't purchase it from the very beginning. I bought mine from gogonatural.com and it was only $27, so it wasn't a bad price at all. And it does have the pressure adjustment just like the Bum Genius. So it's very similar to the Bum Genius except the price. Bum Genius I think goes for about $44, and so I did save me some money there. So I would highly recommend getting a diaper sprayer. So the next thing I want to talk about is wet bags. Now this one here I have is a small, and this is the one that I use for my wipes in my diaper bag, but this is just to give you an idea. All of my medium and size large wet bags are, in my room, and Kira is asleep, so I don't want to go creeping back there to wake her up. So a medium, of course, would be, bigger, and it is going to hold actual diapers. And I think it's 6 to 8 diapers for a medium and 10 to 12 for a large. If you do have more than one in cloth diapers, I would suggest having a large wet bag and a medium wet bag on hand, because depending on how long you're out, depends on the size you will need. So you only really need 2 so that you have one clean at all times, because this is way easier than the little disposable bags. So let me just show you how this is going to work. Say this one has diapers in it, you're going to take this to your pail or to your wash machine if you are washing diapers, and you're going to shake all the diapers out, the dirty diapers. You're not going to have to get dirty. You're just going to take and you're going to touch your clean outside material, and you're going to turn this inside out. And then you're going to drop this in your pail or your wash machine and wash this. You don't touch anything dirty. Now with the little disposable bags, when you tie them up, they do create like this moisture. So when you open it up, you're going to be touching something icky. And by the time that you buy the rows of the little bags, you could have went ahead and bought one of these or even several of these. And this is just better for the environment. It's more convenient. It's easier. It holds smells in better. All around it's great. Now this one here I did purchase from Etsy. I do like purchasing from work-at-home moms. I like supporting them. And, like I said, this was, this is a size small, and this is just used for wipes. But I would recommend having just 2 for your diapers. Now the next thing is this diaper pail liner. And it's basically the same concept as the wet bags, but this is what you're going to use when you are at home. You can stick this either in a pail or a garbage can with a lid, which is what I use. It works just as great, I guess, as a pail. I don't have smell issues, and it was cheaper. So that is the way that I decided to go. Now, in the beginning with Maddie, I did not have one of these. For about the first month, my setup was garbage bags, and I used a garbage bag instead of a plastic container with a lid. Now that was horrible, and finally after a month I was like, oh goodness, it was just a hassle. I cannot stress enough how important it is to buy one of these. In the very beginning, I finally bought one and I learned my lesson, and I would recommend having 2. And the reason you would want to is while this one is dirty in the wash machine washing and you're hanging it out to dry, or you're going to put it in your dryer, you need somewhere to put your dirty diapers in the meantime. So if you have a second one, you can just throw it right in your pail liner as soon as you take this one out, and you have a place for your dirty diapers to go while this one is getting clean. And these are going to cost you about $16. I would say keep an eye out on like EchoBabyBuys.com or Zulily or Baby Steals or Baby Half Off, because they normally have some sort of wet bags or pail liners all the time for sale. So the next thing is going to be a cloth diaper friendly rash cream. And the one I have here is Burt's Bees, and I could really go on days about this. I really like this cream. I really like the line of Burt's Bees. I highly recommend this. Now, the reason why this is in the topic is because when you purchase your diapers, go ahead and throw you in some sort of cream that is cloth diaper friendly in with your cart, and go ahead and have it on hand, because you never know when you're going to need it. So I would highly recommend Burt's Bees. Now, the last accessory that I'm going to talk about is wipes. Now, in the beginning, I was really against using cloth wipes. I don't know why. I guess the idea kind of grossed me out. But it became a hassle using disposables because my husband was really bad about taking the disposable wipes and throwing it in the cloth diapers. So come laundry day, my job was to go through all the dirty diapers and dig out all the wipes, the disposable wipes, and make sure there were none in there. And that was not fun. So for me, it was more convenient just to give cloth a try. I was very hesitant about it, but after trying it, I honestly say it was the best decision. I can't stress enough how thick and how much softer and how much better these things clean. It is unbelievable. I will never be able to use disposable wipes again. Now, there are several different types of brands of wipes on the market, and one I would highly recommend is the Grovia wipe. Now, this is great. It's a terry cloth that's really soft. It just grabs the poo off the baby's bottom. I highly recommend this brand. Now, I do have a cloth wipe video comparison on my personal channel. Now, this one here is basically one that I made myself, and it's just flannel on one side and minky on the other. And I do have some that are chenille on one side and flannel on one side, and then I also have some that I made that are double flannel. So, you know, it's really a great idea. You can make your own, save you some money. So let's jump in with the diapers. Now, as far as newborns, my advice would be pre-folds and covers, because you are going to need 24 to 36 for one child. And when you go to buy like Fuzzy Buns or Bum Genius or Charlie Bananas or Little Joey's in the small, like extra small newborn diapers, now those are going to start out 12 something a piece. That is going to cost you a lot of money. You're not going to get your use out of it unless you plan on having several kids. But with that one baby, you're not going to get several uses out of it. My advice would be pre-folds and covers, and then invest in a lot of one-size diapers. Now, the one that I have here that was just laying over here in my diaper bag, it's a Grovia all-in-one, and it's one size. Now, what that means is that everything is attached, and all-in-ones to me are more daddy-friendly, I guess, just because they don't have to worry about unstuffing anything. And that was another thing that became a hassle with the pocket diapers. I was having to go through to make sure all the inserts were out, because they don't get clean if they are not. Excuse me. So with an all-in-one, your baby pees in it. This goes directly to your pail. You don't have to worry about touching anything, pulling anything out. You throw it in your washing machine. You can line dry, or put it in your dryer, and you don't have to worry about stuffing or finding pieces that go with it, because everything is attached. So I really like the style of all-in-one. It's really just what you prefer. But like I was saying with the one size, now this diaper here, as you can see on the front, has snaps. There's a snap here, and then there's a snap there. So let me just show you. Now, most one-size diapers are going to fit 8 to 35 pounds. So they normally start fitting your baby good around 8 to 10 pounds, I guess, depending on your baby's build. So here's a diaper on the smallest setting. So it does get down pretty small. And then you can pop it up. And this, of course, is going to be for your bigger babies. So I would, just recommend getting one size. Now, I do understand that there are those moms who have, bigger babies, chunkier toddlers, and the one size just doesn't really fit that well. So then you would have to, of course, buy size diapers, which are like extra small, small, medium, and large. I would start off with one size because, you know, you are going to get more use out of this than you are newborn or size diapers. But if your baby does grow out of the one size, then invest in some like large, I guess, size diapers. So that would just be my advice. Do most of your stash, spend most of your money in your one size. For me, I got more bang for my buck doing it this way, and that's just what I found. Now, I know that's not going to work for everybody, and I do understand that, but for the most part. Now, this one is a Grovia, so this one here is on the smaller side. I really, really like Bun Genius. That's a really good brand, and I know a lot of moms rave about Fuzzy Buns, but the one size in Fuzzy Buns, I think, is even smaller than the Grovia. So I would just, do my research, check YouTube, because there are tons and tons of videos out there. But your Bum Genius are really going to be your bigger one size diapers, I think. And that's just the brand that I'm really familiar with. So, thanks for sticking with me and watching this. So I hope I helped someone, and thanks for watching.